So this is the second race of the season, and we're back at Gimli, and it's pretty nice today. It was a little rainy coming up here, but the sun came out and it's looking pretty good for a good day. So I'm gonna qualify right away. Car seemed pretty good in practice, so that's good. So I'm hoping that it's all together. I think the trick with qualifying is there's just a lot of cars, so just kind of giving yourself some space and not having to pass anybody or be passed during qualifying, get a good clean lap in. Qualifying went really well at first. I qualified on first in my category by 2/100ths of a second, and it was kind of nice. But I noticed when getting back to the pits that the engine was covered in antifreeze, so the rad cracked. So with the cracked rad, we're gonna have to fix that and sort that out. I'm hoping that we can get it done before the next race. We got lunch, so we got some time. So we have to switch the rad. We have a spare and we're just getting that one going, but we got in the car and realized that there's these two little tabs missing from it. So it was damaged somehow and it wasn't a good spare. I mean, it was a used rad, it wasn't a brand new one. So we're gonna yank that one out. We found another spare, we're gonna put that in. The second rad, we started the car up and it's leaking, so the race starts in like 5 minutes and I don't think I'm gonna get out. So that'll be, I had 1 DNF and 6 did not start so far this year, and this race weekend's not really going any better right now, which is really disappointing because, you know, the car's got really good pace and, you know, fixing that frame issues we had last time, you know, was really paying dividends in terms of how the car handled and how fast it was. But because of this rad, I don't know, that's 2 that we put in now and it's not looking good. So third time's the charm with rads apparently. We had the first 2 didn't work. The first one had some pieces missing from it and wouldn't fit. The second one was leaking. The third one is fine. So I have a rad. So I missed the first race, but I'm looking forward to the second race. Finally getting out on track for a race. Another sort of downside, I qualified on pole for the first race, but because I didn't participate in the first race, I have to start from the back. So I have a lot of cars to get by in order to kind of get myself back into things. So the second race went really well. Started right at the back, but you know, I had a quick car, so you know, it didn't have a lot of laps. It was only about 13 laps or so, but I was able to pick off 12 places, or nine places, and get myself back to 3rd in class or 4th overall. So the last race is looking like it's gonna be good. We'll be right at the front. I don't have to pass so many of the other cars this time. So just got out of the car the last race. So the last race didn't go super well. We had a fairly big incident coming out of turn 5, side by side with Bill Lagner, and through 6 we were side by side, and then as we were getting towards 7 I was starting to back off, and there was some contact there, and Bill spun around and flew into the tires right in front of the Marshall station, and I think pretty much wrecked his car. Well, I might fix it, but definitely wrecked it for this weekend, I guess. So they stopped the races early, and everybody's okay though. A Marshall had, I think his name was Chris, had a piece of debris hit him in the arm, got him a bit of cut, but they looked after him and he's okay. So, you know, we're not driving to Safeway, I guess. It's racing and sometimes stuff happens, and unfortunately that's how the day ended, and but thankfully everybody was all right. So bit of a downer. I know there's some disappointed people, and but these things happen.